Hey career girls, welcome back to It's a Golden Lifestyle. If this is your first time on my page, thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I'm doing a 3-in-1 look with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm really excited because it has this beautiful blue color in there. And at the end of the month, my sorority is having their Boule, and it's in New Orleans, and so it's going to be hot. But on top of, you know, being a tourist in the daytime and attending meetings in the middle of the day, there's also going to be functions and parties at the end of the night, and you may not always have time to go back to your hotel room and redo your makeup and all those things. So in the case that you don't have time to redo your makeup, this video is going to show you how to take your makeup from day to night. So imagine that you're going to do touristy things in the morning and that you have to attend at least 1 or 2 meetings in the middle of the day, and then you're trying to turn up at night. This video is for you. And if you aren't in a sorority, this video is for you. If you, again, are a career girl, you want to know how to change your look from day to night, and you want to use a pop of blue, this is definitely the video for you. So I hope you guys really enjoy. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like this video and subscribe if you are liking my content. Thank you guys, and let's get to the video. The first thing I'm going to do is go in with some sunscreen. It's going to be hot down there, and I really want to make sure that my skin is protected. I'm also going in with some concealer. I already filled in my eyebrows off camera, just showing you guys how I clean them up. And now let's get into our very first look, our daytime look. I'm going to take this Jaclyn Hill palette and pick a transition that's close to my skin tone and start blending that in above my crease. Next, I'm going to take another transition color that's slightly darker and start putting that right into my crease and blending that in. Now we want to take that pop of blue color and start patting it on your eyelid. You don't want to wipe it because you want to try and pick up as much pigment as possible. To pick up a bit more pigment, take your setting spray and spray your brush and dip into that blue again and start patting on your eyelid. Do as many layers as you feel is necessary. I did about 3 layers of blue. It's daytime and I want something that's a bit more fun, so I'm going in the corner of my eye with one of the lighter shadows in the palette. Now I'm taking that blue color again and I'm going back on top of it just to make sure everything is seamless. One mistake that I always notice when women are wearing blue eyeshadow is that it's not blended out. One of the things you can do is take a clean blending brush and start blending out the edges of that blue so that it looks really seamless on your eye. Of course, there's going to be a little bit of fallout. This is why I do not do my foundation first. Just reapply that sunscreen. Next, I'm taking my NYX Angel Veil primer and I am rubbing this in all over my face. This is going to help my makeup stay on longer than if I weren't to wear primer. Now I'm taking my Born This Way foundation in the color Chestnut and pushing that foundation into my skin. I don't want to put a ton on because it's going to be really hot, so I'm just making sure I put on 1 light layer of the foundation on my skin. Taking my makeup sponge and making sure I push that foundation into my skin and that it's all blended out. Now I'm going to set my foundation with the Colourpop finishing powder. sticking with Colourpop, I'm using my favorite concealer and putting a bit of concealer underneath my eyes and blending that out. And going in with my Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation and using that as contour. Make sure you set that concealer and set that forehead with a bit more powder. I'm using the loose banana powder from Colourpop. It is my absolute favorite. And then brushing that off. And just for fun, I'm taking one of the darker shades and using that as a blush. One palette for everything, y'all. One of my favorite highlighters is Amreezy's highlighter from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm just going to take some of that and put that in the places that I want to highlight the most. And then throw on a bit of mascara and boom, there's your daytime look. I don't like using eyelashes in the daytime when I know it's going to be hot because I feel like they're just going to sweat off. Now let's go into our second look. Assuming that we're going to a few meetings and we're going to hit up, the convention. Now I'm taking a darker color and going into my crease on top of that blue. One of my favorite things to do is have a pop of light underneath my eye. So I'm taking a blue eyeliner and going underneath my eye. Now is when you want to throw on some eyelashes. You're going to be sitting in the AC. Let's make those eyes pop. Why not? Another thing you can do to change up your look, throw on a nude lip gloss or a nude lipstick. Now we're going to transition our look from day to night. Okay, Britt, come on. One of the biggest things you can do to transition your look from day to night is really deepen that contour. So I'm going in with my Morphe bronzing powder and deepening my contour. Now what I'm doing is going back into my Jaclyn Hill palette and taking one of the darkest browns, and I'm going to start patting that brown into my crease. I want to smoke out this look to really make it look like a nighttime look. And again, you always want to make sure you're blending out those edges. So I'm taking the same brush from earlier that I used to blend out my shadow, and I'm making sure that I blend out those edges. It makes all the difference. Now I'm going in with that blue eyeliner again and just making sure I go all the way across my eye and taking this blue eyeshadow, I love this stuff, and putting it on the bottom of my lashes to have that really dramatic pop of blue in my eyes. Now I'm going in and doing a nose contour because why not? It's nighttime. We're about to head out. We want to be snatched, so let's snatch our nose in. And again, just like we did earlier, we want to change up the look a little bit. Throw on some dark lip liner and a lipstick color of your choice. I chose this one because I think it goes pretty with the blue. And work it, girl. Thank you guys for tuning in to It's a Golden Lifestyle. I'll see you on the next episode.